don't remember when I started doing it. At first, it was just a habit. A quick check of the news while brushing my teeth. Quite harmless, you would think. But now it's automatic. Now, with my eyes barely open and my phone in hand, all I do first when I wake up is swipe, scroll, then read headlines. It's like a morning ritual, except that no one feels better afterwards. Today was no different. I woke up, thumbed through my feed and saw floods in Pakistan, wildfires in California, a mass shooting in Texas, another political scandal, this time in Ottawa. And somewhere, in small text at the bottom of the page, there's a quiet update that reads, death toll rises in refugee camp bombing, dozens confirmed dead. I read it, I blinked, and then I scrolled to the next thing. There was no pause, no sadness, in fact, no reactions at all. It's not like I don't care, it's that I don't know how to anymore. Because when you see tragedy after tragedy stacked like digital cards in your pockets, your brain stops recognizing them as real. To you, it becomes content. They are like memes. They are like arts. They are like product placement for grief. Because when you swipe left, you see fire. When you swipe right, all you see is famine. And you double tap, you get to see war. Some days I wonder, have I become too informed or just overwhelmed? Because there's a difference. I used to think staying quiet was a form of responsibility. Like if I knew what was happening in the world, I was doing my part. I thought awareness was activism and information was integrity. But somewhere along the line, knowing everything stopped making me feel connected to anything. I'm not shocked anymore. I'm not angry. I'm not even tired. I'm just numb. And here's the worst part. I can't tell if it's protecting me or slowly killing something soft inside me. Because we live in a time where everything happens everywhere all the time. And our brains, those small ancient organs, they weren't built for this. We are meant to feel the pain of people in our village, maybe in our city, somewhere within our surrounding, but not the whole world, not that of the whole world before we even have breakfast. But now the news is in my bed, it's in my kitchen, it's in my pocket, 24/7. So I keep scrolling, half awake, half human. I used to think something was wrong with me. Why can't I cry anymore when I see these headlines? Why don't I get angry the way I used to? I thought maybe I was just cold now. Maybe I was emotionally burnt out. Maybe I was even a bad person. But then I realized, it's not just me. It's all of us. We are caught in something bigger than personal apathy. It's like a circle, a spiral, because a constant flood of information that wears down the part of us that's supposed to feel. And there's a name for it. It's called compassion fatigue. Originally, it describes what happens to trauma workers, the likes of nurses, doctors, crisis responders, people who saw suffering so much that eventually their empathy shuts down to protect them. But now, we are all literally in the same boat. Except instead of trauma in real life, it is trauma through a screen. Headlines after headlines after headlines. We see death counts, disasters, political meltdowns, human rights violation in places you cannot even pronounce. And in between all of that, we have ads, we have memes, we have product launches. It's more or less like an emotional whiplash. 1 minute you're reading about a school shooting, and the next thing is a TikTok dance challenge, or a sponsor post for teeth whitening strips, or even a discount for you to travel to Paris, a discount flight. Our brains weren't built for this kind of switch. It's joy, horror, laughter, fear, and it's more or less like a back-to-back thing all day, every day. So, what do? We just get numb because the alternate is becoming too exhausting. I remember a time, years ago, when bad news felt like a punch in the gut. When we will see tragedy on TV and it will ruin our day. But now, we'll just scroll past war updates like it's weather report. But don't blame us. We've learned to buffer tragedy. It's like part of the feed. Flood, fire, famine, and what's next? And the platform we use, they are built for speed, not depth. The goal is to get you scrolling, not to help you process. It's not to let you understand this event. It is here's the next one, and the next, and the next. We used to sit down with the news, open a paper, watch one broadcast, talk about it afterwards, feel it. Now we'll consume the one like junk food. Fast, easy, forgettable. I caught myself the other day. I read 3 tragic headlines in a row and felt nothing. Then I watched a video of a dog dancing to salsa music and I laughed. And in that moment I realized something terrifying. I would rather feel entertained than feel overwhelmed. So I chose the dog video. I clicked away from the tragedy. And part of me knew that's how the spiral works. We are overloaded. So we shut down. But shutting down has a cost. Because when you stop feeling the bad, you risk stop feeling anything at all. We become spectators of the world instead of participants. We become clickers, scanners, schemers. People who know everything but feel nothing. And the worst part, sometimes it feels safer that way.